Hey, fellow campers, welcome back to the channel. Canoe Routes, making some more. This one's for the Ottawa friends because we'll be covering Grand Lake, and Grand Lake is a closer drive to Ottawa than it is to Toronto. It's like a 3 hour drive from Ottawa, 5 hour um, from Toronto. And what's great about Grand Lake is that there's a water slide, which is kind of fun, and the Barron Canyon, very beautiful canyon that you could also take a hike around, and you get some beautiful views there. So really exciting stuff. Okay, so this is the map that we'll be using and basing off all our trips from, and it's courtesy of Jeff's map because whoever Jeff is out there, absolute genius. He's making a map and way more detailed than other maps that I've seen. So thank you, the Association of Jeffs, much appreciated. This is my favorite part is planning the routes, right? Because like a map is kind of like a blank canvas in a way. So it's always exciting to plan your trip. But I'm just gonna focus on three. Some routes are harder, some are easier, but we're gonna be avoiding camping chad situations. When I say camping chad situation, I mean crazy portages and really pushing the limits. You know, so if you want to do camping chad trips, I got a video coming up about camping chads. But right now we're just going to focus on three fun camping routes around Grand Lake. Hey, we can't go on with the show without mentioning don't be a dirtbag out there, please. Just be a good camper. Be respectful. Thanks. Okay, so let's zoom in on that red line there because that's going to be the first trip that we're going to do. Really nice because there's minimal portaging. It's really good stuff. Let's zoom in. This is a perfect 1 night, 2 night trip because it's minimal preparation needed for a trip like this. And because you can obviously pack heavier because of the short portages, this is just a perfect, just a test run. I'd use this as a test run at the start of the year, and it's a little bit more private. So, you know, if you're whatever, I'm not even whatever. You guys get it. Hey, can you tell I'm doing this at midnight? Okay, back to the show. So route number two, the blue line there. We're gonna focus in on that. Now, there's a couple options here because the blue line obviously it's kind of a merger between the blue and the purple because you want to see the Barron Canyon. If you're doing the blue line, you want to see the Barron Canyon. So here we go. Let's look into some of the options here because this is really nice stuff and there's some really good portages in here. So just like many good things, we're going to start our adventure here at Grand Lake at the access point number 22. And then it's a short paddle to the first portage, 50 meters, right around a dam, easy peasy, and then you're on Stratton Lake. Stratton Lake's a fan favorite because it has a water slide on it, and also that shares campsites. You'll see the triangles that are white in the middle. Those are for the backpackers, so it's quite a popular lake to be at. And you'll see a million videos about the waterfall here, so I won't go into too much detail, but if you're one that likes to go swimming with a life jacket, heads up. A lot of life jackets have met their demise at this waterfall because the fabric and rocks don't mix. Surprise. So for the purpose of this trip, though, for the blue and purple line, you could stay at Stratton Lake, but I didn't bake it into the plans because Stratton Lake's kind of a busy lake, pretty loud lake, and the campsites are good but overused. So it's not really my bag. But if you got young kids or something, just strap them up. 50-meter portage, water slide, great weekend. Everyone's loving canoe camping for generations. So great plan for that. But for the chill camper, we're looking for something a little chiller. So we're gonna move on to St. Andrews Lake, where we're gonna stay for the night. St. Andrews got some good campsites that I just highlighted, and we gotta Beach alert! We got a beach at campsite number 3. This, though, the arrow makes it a little obvious which one I'm talking about. Yeah, so the day number 2 is the Great Divide between the two routes because the purple route is going to go forward to High Falls and then to the Barron Canyon. But while the more challenging route, the blue route, you're going to take a right to Mary Lake, and there's some doozy portages in there. So let's focus in on the purple route, the medium route of all the three, and then we'll take a look back at the blue route. For the purple group, you're going to be going from St. Andrews Lake to High Falls Lake, ending at Opalescent Lake there at the end. The whole idea here is to get to Opalescent Lake, leave your bags there, and then go to the Barron Canyon after that. Leaving your bag, setting up camp when you're halfway through the day will allow you to get to the Barron Canyon without having to carry all your equipment. And Opalescent Lake, fantastic lake to kind of hang out on. The 3 campsites at the end there are probably a little nicer away from the portages, but this is kind of the plan. And then the next day you could either hang out at Opalescent for 2 days, and that's your 3-day trip, or you can do a loop of the Barron kind of canyons and the little square that you see there on your screen. Your last day, to be getting home, from Opalescent and or any of these kind of campsites here that you see, to get back to the access point is around 4 hours. So plan that in, and then obviously you got to drive back home too. So cheers to that. Back home to Ottawa. Am I right? So from Opalescent back there, 4 hours, and that's a good trip. Purple line complete. Good. Now we're going to look at the blue line, and again, it's a little bit more aggressive. So, if you're doing the blue line, please be a camping Chad, because the first day, everyone's the same when you get to St. Andrews. The first day for the purple line, blue line, you're making it to St. Andrews, great. You crash there for the night, but that second day, that's where the difference is. So let's look at it. Hey, blue guys, come close. I got a secret. Cork Lake has one of the greatest campsites ever. Only drawback? Well, I mean, it's a hell of a way. Yeah, it's extremely painful to get there. But I think it's worth the trade-off, because from all the research I've done, I found out that it's one of the greatest campsites out there. So, yeah, that's a secret. That's all I got. Sorry. Anyways, we're going from St. Andrews Lake to Mary Lake. Okay, so this 7-7 portage. So both of these portages from Mary Lake have quite an elevation. So there is a little bit of uphill, if you know what I mean. So that might be a little aggressive. So again, this is why I said this would only be for really the camping chads and people that have done this a couple that feel comfortable really pushing themselves with these portages, because they're kind of aggressive, like I said before. But it's all worth it. If you go St. Andrews Lake to Cork Lake, it's a crazy day, great adventures, great stories, plus you get a great campsite. Okay, there's only 2 campsites in the lake. They're kind of beside each other. One of them is God Cheer, and the other one I haven't even heard about. So the God Cheer one, I've just highlighted on the screen. Apparently there's a little cliff jump area, beautiful campfire. Apparently you can see the sunset from the campfire, fantastic view. But there is only 2 campsites, right? So you might not, but I'm thinking I'd put my money on no one's crazy like you are and wants to do a 2.5 kilometer portage. And before that, there's still 3 kilometers in total to get there in one day. That's it would be like 2 hours it's probably 3 to 4 hours to get from St. Andrews Lake to Cork Lake, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I'll shut up. On to the next point. for the last day of the adventure, we've got a couple options. Obviously, you're at Cork Lake at the moment, so like the second day you'd be at Cork Lake. So this is the third day. So the couple options here, you can go to Opalescent, stay there. Really nice campsites there, and that's kind of close to the Barron Canyon. If you just want to, take it easy for that day because you worked hard. Second option, you can do this loop if you want to be crazy and go for 2 crazy days. But I also like this plan, going back to High Falls and just doing this loop. And just taking it easy because the second day was pretty wild. So those are my suggestions for this trip. And then on the last day you'd go back to the access point. Is it a YouTube video without a recap? So let's just the three routes that we looked at for Grand Lake, Carcajou Bay, Red Route, nice and easy, pretty low paddling, couple portages to the spectacles, not too bad. Then you have the blue one that is absolutely crazy on the second day, but first day to St. Andrews, pretty chill. Second day, third day, depending on what how hard you want to make it. And then the purple line, which is High Falls, and then if you want to do that loop for the Cascades, you can. But yeah, those are 3 route suggestions for this for Grand Lake. And big shout out again, all the maps. Courtesy of Jeff Maps, so go check out Jeff Maps if you ever need Algonquin help, if you want to plan your own route. And thanks for watching the video. Be a good camper, be a chill camper, hopefully. And just don't be an idiot out there. Be safe, have fun, and leave a comment. I don't know. Subscribe, that'd be kind of fun. I don't even know if people are watching these. So, anyways, I hope you guys, like Algonquin Park as much as I do. Thumbs up. See ya. Bye-bye.